What's going on, guys? Shane here. Today we're going to be talking about 5 common mistakes with the lead hook. For most people, it's going to be the left hand. If you're an orthodox fighter, if you're southpaw, it's going to be the right hand. All the same tips still apply. So let's first talk about how to do it correctly. When you teach a beginner, coaches will tell you that you want to pivot on the lead foot. However, that is just a cue to remember to turn the hip over. It's not an arm punch. When I throw the left hook, it's like this, okay? But everything turns into it. Everything on my lead side. In this case, my left side. So I pivot on my lead foot, turn my knee over, which turns my hip over. Now the rest of my body has to catch up, the rest of my upper half of my body. And I assist with a little shoulder pop. There is some shoulder pop in this punch. But like I said, I get a lot of comments on my video saying, Shane, you throw the left hook wrong because you don't pivot on the lead foot. Again, it's just a cue to remind you to turn it over. You can still throw it without pivoting. Right? Sometimes even I'll pivot on the rear foot or I'll step into it. Okay, it's the same thing with the cross. If I don't pivot on the rear foot, that's fine. A lot of the times I step into it, and then the pivot happens midair. Okay, so when you throw it, your arm, for the most part, is going to be 90 degrees bent. We're going to talk about the first mistake and ways that you can do it correctly to extend your arm. But just as a beginner, 90 degrees bent, and everything rotates at the same time. Opposite hand is up. Okay, so a full hook looks like this. And again. Okay. First mistake, it is generally a short range punch, but most people throw it like a looping hook and they throw it incorrectly. So, rule of thumb, when I'm throwing my left hook in tight, then I go palm in. Let me take my glove off and show you why. So, for safety reasons for me, so I protect my hands, but also so I do the most damage. Close range, I'm going palm in so that I hit with the 4 knuckles on the bag, okay, or my opponent's head. If I go a little bit longer and I keep my hand like that, I'm going to hit with this part of my knuckle or my thumb. Don't want to hurt my hands, and I want to do the most damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate my hand. Now I'm hitting with the index finger, the middle finger. If I'm going even longer, if I do that, I may hit with my thumb again or the inside of my hand. I don't want that. I want to hit with the knuckles, so I'll go palm out. Think Fedor Emelianenko would do this a lot. When he threw his hooks, it'd be palm out, and he would hit with all 4 knuckles on his opponent's face. Okay, so that's a number 1, is if you're throwing from too far away, make sure you know how to do it correctly. Otherwise, keep it a short range punch. The next one is dropping the opposite hand. I see this in professional level a lot. We see a lot of double knockouts because both guys are in hooking range and they do this, they both get hit. Okay, so get in the habit of gluing the opposite hand to your head. You can still pull your shoulder back when you do it, but don't drop the hand, okay? All the time. So even in your 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round, you're tired, boom, you still glue it to your head. The next one is people tend to slap. And it's sort of the basis of the punch. You just need to add some structure to it. So again, if you're slapping, you get a good slap, it makes that noise, that real loud smacking noise on the bag. Try not to get addicted to that. A lot of people do that. They hit with the wrong part of the glove and they reach all the way out here. I'm exposed, all right? I'm probably gonna get caught by the time I land the punch. So keep it nice and tight. Nice, good form the whole time. So try to release it the last second. I rotate, 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 then I let my arm go, boom. This way I'm not all the way out here and exposing my face. That's number 3. You also want to make sure when you're throwing the lead hook is that you're not extending your arm through. A lot of people get in the habit because they learn the jab, they learn the cross, and then they want to do this on the hook. You never extend your arm. You keep it bent, like you said in the beginning, okay? So when I throw my punch, it's not this, because once I hit my opponent's chin, that's great. I need to get back to guard. Why am I wasting all my time? Why am I exposing my face? So it should be right back. It's rotation in the hip. I hit the target, I miss. Either way, I'm coming right back here. And then the final one is over-rotation. People get addicted to power, so they go like this. They rotate all the way over here, they turn away from the target, and then they want this big punch like that, okay? It is easier, especially for beginners, to throw a right hand because I got my hips loaded up and then to come back with a left hook. But you don't have to go any more than that. I'm not throwing the right hand and twisting all the way over here and then twisting into it. You don't have to do that, okay? So try to get in the habit. Again, it's going to feel awkward. It's going to feel like there's no power in it at first, but you should be able to throw it right from your normal stance and get enough power into it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you want to read the full article on drills that you can do to perfect the hook so that you can knock people out with it, links in the description below. Until next time, I'm Shane and this is Sully. What? What do you want to say? Self-defense for the underdogs? See you guys later.